Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. This is Maria Moment. We will continue reading our book, Paradise Under Your Feet. Discipline. All parents desire that their children are perfect and that they never arises any reason to discipline them. However, real life is quite different from what our desires or wishes is. The preteen years can be tough on parents as children start to want to be accepted by their peers. This often conflicts with the standards set by parents. At this stage, a strong parent-child relationship is key so that the child really does not want to disappoint his parents and want to please them. When children are lovingly guided to make reparations on solved problems, they would develop internal discipline and a strong discipline should never be connected to anger. The Holy Prophet ﷺ gave in many pieces of advices to his followers, and among them was the advice not to become angry. He stated that a strong person is not he who defeats others in wrestling. The strong person is he who has full control over himself during his anger. The Holy Prophet ﷺ taught his followers a practical means through which to manage their anger. One such method is as follows. Suleiman ibn Saud related that two people became quarreling in front of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. The face of one of them turned red and the veins of his neck were swollen. At this, the Holy Prophet ﷺ said, I know of a phrase that if he were to alter it, his feet of range would abate. The phrase is, I seek refuge with Allah from the Satan the accursed. In the event of any conflict with children, the parent should follow the Holy Prophet's ﷺ advice and seek refuge in Allah from Satan. It is better that one should walk away from the heat of the moment and take time to calm down. When both parties have overcome their anger, the matter can be discussed calmly. Under no circumstances should any kind of physical forces be used on the child by the parents. It is also very important that in matters of discipline, the mother and the father are on the same page to speak. Many times, the mothers are unwilling to exercise their authority as a disciplinarian and instead relegate the task to the fathers. In such a situation, the children get the message that it is all right to disobey the mother, that they should only be afraid to their fathers. May Allah be our help for all parents. I always say that parenting is not an easy task. When it's come to disciplining your child, it's very important. And as a parent, you need to pray very hard. When they get to the teenage, it's very, very tough at that time. And the book is telling us that most of parents think that their kids are okay. So why should I discipline my child? And that is your wish. Every parent will wish the child will listen to them. But our wishes are always not granted as we see it. So as a parent, you need to discipline your child. This is why the book is telling us that our Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when you are angry, you don't have to discipline your child, because sometimes the child, they are so annoyed that if you parent and you did not take care, you will beat them or you will say a word to them that will not help that child. So anytime we need to calm down. When you are angry, you don't need to discipline your child. You need to wait and calm down before you go to the child to discipline. And the book is telling that there is no means that there have to be a physical discipline on the child. Like you were beating the child to the extent that that child cannot even do anything. We need to be very careful as parents. Sometimes it's very difficult. Some of the kids, they will push you to the wall. So we need to be very careful. So our Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, we don't have to be angry. So if you are angry, then with your child, then you can use this phrase that I seek refuge from Satan the accused. You can recite it, and when your anger calms down, then you can discipline the child. And the book also tells us that when disciplining your child, the father and the mother, you need to be on the same path. Not that the mother, we always say that, wait, if your daddy come and I will tell your daddy to discipline you, or I will tell your daddy to beat you. No, you are a mother. You can also discipline that child. When you always do that as a mother, the children will not obey you. They will not be afraid of you. They will always be afraid of their dad. So when your husband is not around, or if their father is not around, anything that they do and they need to be disciplined as a mother, discipline them. We discipline the children in the right path. Oh, parent, may Allah be our helper. We may always remember our kids in our prayers. Allah always listens to parents' prayers for their kids. So as a parent, we need to pray very hard for our kids. Allahumma amen.